proxy within the context of corporate governance? Well, generally, shareholders have the right to vote at shareholder meetings, but sometimes action is taken without their vote at shareholder meetings. There can be unanimous written consent of all shareholders to approve a certain action required to be voted on by shareholders, and this can work. Or, again, they cast their vote at a meeting. Well, when a corporation gets large, you have a wide dispersal of publicly held shares. It's not likely that all shareholders are going to show up to the shareholders meeting and vote. Now, so in order for these shareholders to vote, they generally do so by something called a proxy. Now, a proxy means they have somebody else vote their interest on their behalf. So the corporation will send out these proxy cards that have a proposal on it and have a proposal to have a representative vote the shareholders' interest at the corporate meeting on their behalf. Now, public companies aren't required to send out proxy solicitations like that, but they all do. Most of them do, because they have to do that to reach a quorum. That is the minimum number of shareholder votes cast or represented at a given meeting in order to achieve an action. That is, could be a majority of outstanding shares, a supermajority of outstanding shares, and then of the individuals represented at the meeting, there has to be a certain percentage, majority or supermajority, of the ballots cast in order to prove a certain action. So the proxy serves a really important function in this situation, that they can achieve that quorum by seeking, again, the permission or right to vote a shareholder's interest on their behalf. Now, the proxy generally comes with a solicitation or disclosure of materials, financial statements, other disclosures that accompany the proxy solicitation, and an explanation of whatever is being voted on at the shareholder meeting. Now, the interesting thing is that the board of directors themselves are the ones that create the proxy solicitation and put all the information and even the options for voting in the proxy statement. Okay, so in a way, the existing board controls the process there for what can be voted upon, what information outside shareholders receive in support of that in that way. Now, there's an exception to this. Many corporations adopt what is called proxy access bylaws, and this means that some of your outside interested shareholders that have a certain level or quantity of share ownership can actually access and make proposals through the proxy material.